We are at the Homestead Miami Complex. Yeah, I said complex for the first race of season 2 of the SCRL Rainbow Dash Truck Series. Wow. The 19 of Connor Thunder will be leading us to the green flag, and starting beside him is the 11 of Eli Bright. I am recording this just a few minutes after the sign-ups have been completed, and wow, you guys are awesome. 45 to an hour, and all the spots are filled. A lot of great names are missing from this field, like Heckle White Lion, Truttle, Jesse Turner. Colin Dryberg, he was able to squeak in. He was the last driver to post, so he's able to get the last spot. Ding Drinker is missing. Kelly Lee is missing. I believe Josh Barker is missing, ain't he? But, our champion, Jay Barker, was not able to sign up in time, so Barker will not even have a shot of defending his title. You guys are awesome the way y'all sign up so fast. It's incredible. You know, we got some people signing up, 5 or 6 drivers. That's all right. I didn't put a limit, but we're going to have to after this. And yes, I said Homestead Miami Complex because in 95 and 96 it was called the Homestead Miami Speedway Complex. And that's what we're doing. And without any further ado, here's the command for the first time in Season 2.
Drivers, start your engines!
Officially, this is the biggest race in series history because we're going to Homestead Miami. This is the biggest track we've ever been to. Of course, this record will not hold for long because we'll be going to Las Vegas later on in the season. A lot of fresh faces in this field, including Connor Thunder, Andrew Croach, Jimmy Potter, excuse me, Charlie Foos, Keith Stevens is a regular, Oscar Isaac, Jack Lagacy. Of course, the Lagacy family members, notorious for the domination. They dominated the Busch Series, Jack and Al. Of course, the Lagacy family members are looking for their 3rd consecutive championship in their family. Al won the IndyCar Series championship in Season 1, and Jack won the Busch Series title in Season 1, of course. Pace truck is in. We got a full 40 truck field. Of course, some drivers will be part-time, so don't worry, we still have 33 entries. Connor Thunder has the honor of leading the green for the very first time here at Homestead Miami Complex. We are racing at Homestead. And his number 18 sponsor, Dana Dodge, into turn number 1. And, the 11 truck hit the wall. And we are still green. Amazingly. Down the backstretch for the very first time under green conditions. The 18 Dana Dodge truck continues to hold the race lead. And second place is the 21 Tony Newman. Oh, we got a caution. Looks like the 75, 83, 15, 7, Greg Lee seems to have some contact. We are racing the back to the line. And leading the first lap in Season 2 is the 19 truck of Connor Thunder. We'll let the field catch back up, and we'll take a look at the first caution of Season 2. All right, the 75 M.A. Croach racing with the 23 and 10. Looks like the 73 goes up the track. So there's the 10, contact. 75 spins out. At the same time, the 83 is spun out back there. 15, Riley Spurley tube gets damage. Zachary Fitzwater in his 80 truck is able to avoid. Hard impact by the 7. You got trucks avoiding. And we have a little incident on the backstretch. And the 31, Sebastian Torres is able to avoid. Got some trucks with damage. We might have 1 or 2 that are out because of that. Well, it didn't take long for our first caution on lap 1 on the backstretch. We'll clean this mess up and take you back to the restart. We are a lap away from restarting this race. No one is out of the race yet. Okay, so Connor Thunder is our race leader. Second is Tony Newman. Third, Andrew Croach. Fourth, Jimmy Potter. Fifth, Evan Rudd. Evan Rudd is the highest up driver who has actually won a Truck Series race. He won at Richmond in Season 1. There's Colin Jyberg. Mentioned him before. He's still looking for his first career Truck Series win. Eli Bright in 7th. 8th, Charles Foos. 9th, Cam Nixie. And 10th, Oscar Isaac. I gotta get used to these new names. Even though it is only race 1, we're already going to look forward to the future. And our next series we're going to be doing will be a special series we have not done in a long time. It'll be the IROC series. And we're going to be treating it like actual IROC. We're going to invite back all former champions who would like to accept the invitation. If you've won a championship in this league, you'll be invited back if you want to compete. And we will do an IROC series. All champions. Exclusive. But that is later. This is now. Connor Thunder leads them back to the green. I gotta get used to these new names. Oh, leader hits the wall. Oh, 87 spins out. Oh, 94 hard impact. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the big one. Here at Homestead. They just keep wrecking. Whoa, we got a truck down on the inside. This is the 02 truck of Grayson Ace Vidu. Oh, look out. Alright, we're good. And our race leader continues to be the 19 truck of Connor Thunder. He barely survived, but he has a lot of damage to the right side of his vehicle. 80 truck, Zachary Fitzwater, a lot of damage. The 5, the 15. A lot of trucks on pit road. Cautions breed cautions. Well, the 19 of Connor Thunder is still a race leader. We'll take a look at the second caution of the day. We already know the cause of the caution. These trucks slide out of turn 1. They smack the wall. Our leader was the first. And trucks just spin out. The 87. 94, Jimmy Potter, damn it, hits the 87 right in the driver's door. 87 almost tips over. 07, Colin Jyberg is able to avoid. Then these trucks start stacking up. The 61, the 5. Excuse me, that was a 4. 62 got damaged. Then trucks start 77, 9. 2, Kenyon Bush, 77 hard impact. The 80 spins at 23. 52 got by 5, 24. 29, 31. 5 again. Then Grayson gets spun out up here somewhere. There he is. Not sure what happened to Grayson. Oh, he got spun out by the 17. All right. Grayson, who actually won the season finale of Season 1 at Phoenix. Trying to start off this season with a win. Hits the inside wall. Not how he wanted to start his second season in this series. We go further back. 23, Cole Nixie with a lot of damage to his vehicle. He nails the 77. Then gets hit by the 80 truck. A lot of good drivers getting damage in this wreck here at Homestead. Not that surprising that this track is a wreck fest, because it actually was in real life. Oh, hard impact by the 64 truck of Nick Kennedy. We will get this mess cleaned up. And we'll take it back to the restart. half a lap away from restarting this race. We have a lot of drivers out. The 15, the 23, the 2, the 94, the 77, the 64, the 21, and the 18 are all out of the race. So officially, Riley Spurley will be credited as finishing last. So he will be the last car champion for this race. So unfortunate for Riley Spurley. Of course, we got lap down drivers on the inside. Connor Thunder is still our race leader. Second is Andrew Croach. Third is Eli Bright. Fourth, Oscar Isaac. Fifth, Cam Nixley. Sixth, Caleb Croach. Eighth, Colin Jobberg. Seventh, Colin Jobberg. Eighth, Nita HK. Ninth, Keith Stevens. And 10th, Rodney Croach. We're back to racing at Homestead. I am so sorry if I pronounce your names wrong. I am bad with names. In turn number 1. Edge of this little dog leg. Oh, yep. Chuck's hitting the wall. Yep. The 24 spins. And no caution yet. Oh, now there is. Hard impact by the 29, 10, 31, and 26. And we're back under caution. Boo. 87. Trying to get around the 19 before they get to the line. Not enough. And the 19 will continue to hold the race lead. Cautions breed cautions. 19 is still our race leader. We'll look at the third caution. So the 29 truck of Alexander Rowe is able to avoid the 24 truck of Luke Rainey. 29, Alexander Rowe comes back across the track, however, into the 31. 31 goes up the track into the 26 and 10. All 4 trucks spin out in turn 2. Pretty hard impacts by the 26, 10, and 31 trucks. Not a good day for Derek Edison, Alexander Rowe, Kyle Metz, and Sebastian Torres. The 10 has the most damage on his hood, so Kyle Metz not having the day he wanted. Well, we'll get this cleaned up and take it back to the restart. About to get this race restarted. The 10 truck is out of the race due to the damage he received. So we have 31 trucks still in this race. We have 2 a lap down, the 5, and the 80 truck. Connor Thunder is our race leader still. Second is Andrew Croach. Third, Eli Bright. Fourth, Cam Nixley. Fifth, sixth, Colin Jobberg. 7th, Caleb Croach. 8th, Marcus Sanchi. 9th, Charlie Foos. And 10th, Tim Randolph. Now, I mentioned earlier that we will be going to the IROC Series next. That is a possibility because our champion decided this series to return to. So next it should be the league owner's choice. So that would be my choice. But we shall see. Pace truck is in. We're back to racing at Homestead Complex. And the 19 with a great jump. Remember, he does control the when these drivers go. So that was a legal restart. And to turn number 1. And to the dog leg. Oh. Yep, more wrecks. Battle for second. Here comes the 11. Oh. New second place driver, Eli Bright, as yet another caution. Whoa, that's the big one. The 24, the 7, the 3, the 62, the 99. We are racing it back. So Eli Bright is now in second spot. But it'll be Connor Thunder leading us to the caution, and we're going to get the green with less than 10 laps to go. Of course, remember, since this is the truck series, we will have an attempt at a green, white, checkered. But until then, we got to take a look and see what brought out the 4th caution of the day. So, the number 99, Rodney Croach, racing with the 52 of Kevin Hugh. The 52 hits the wall, down across the 99. The 99 spins out. And the first truck to hit him, Jack Legacy, our Busch Series champion, and he almost flips over on. He does flip over the 99. Wow, first race of the season, we already got a flip. Then he comes back across the track, hits the 4, and everybody just starts stacking in the 98. So both Legacy brothers are involved. The 6, oh, he almost tips over. Hard impact by the 24. 33, the 3 spins out, the 26, the 31, the 4 again. 29 barely gets by. And Luke Rainey's day gets worse and worse. He was already running in the back of the pack, just trying to avoid this wreck. Picks the wrong lane. And hard into the 62 truck of our Busch Series champion, Jack Lagacy. As you see other trucks trying to avoid. Not a good day for Luke Daney in his debut for Hendrick Motorsports, I believe. I don't remember what truck he drove in Season 1. But not how he wanted to start Season 2. This will be a little while to clean this mess up. And when we do get it cleaned back up, we'll have less than 10 laps to go. So we will take it back to the restart. And we are back. We're going to get the green with 6 laps to go, I believe. Yes. No, 7. No, 6. Everyone is depending on the counter number. We have 29 drivers left in this race. Connor Thunder has led every single lap in his debut. Second is Eli Bright. Third, Andrew Croach. Fourth, Cam Nixley. Fifth, Nita Kay. Sixth, Marcus Sanchez. Seventh, Caleb Croach. Eighth, Colin Jabberg. Ninth, Jacob Bishop. And 10th, Bulldog 67. Where are we heading next on the schedule? None other than Phoenix, which was the first race in Season 1, but is now the second in Season 2. We're going by the actual 1996 schedule, so we got to be accurate. After Phoenix, we'll be heading to Portland, then Evergreen, then Tucson, then Colorado, Heartland Park, Bristol, and Nazareth. Pace truck is in. We're back to racing at Homestead. And the 19 didn't get that good of a jump compared to the other ones. Battle for second. Here comes the 87. Wanting to get around. Nope. Oh, our leader. Oh, 27. The HBK spun out. The 8. And everybody else wrecks. Oh, leader's in the wall. Battle for the lead. Here comes the 87. Andrew Croach making his Truck Series debut in his unsponsored vehicle. We actually got 2 unsponsored vehicles battling for the race win. And Andrew Croach. Oh, the 11 goes wide. Oh, hits the wall. He'll lose second spot to Cam Nixley. And the 87 will lead him to the caution flag. And, oh, it's going to be close. I don't know if we're going to have time for a green-white checkered. Zachary Fitzwater's destroyed the 99. Homestead is a truck killer today. As the field catches back up to the pace truck, the 87, Andrew Croach, is our race leader. We'll take a look at the caution. So what is the cause of the caution? The HBK, who won the very first event in the Truck Series history. Running behind Cam Nixley. Cam hits the wall. Unfortunately, the 8 gets damage right there. Then the 43 will get damage. Basically, from this point on, it's survival of the fittest. 43 gets double impact right there. The 5 misses, but poor Zachary Fitzwater in the 80 truck goes high. Wrong move because he plows hard impact the rear end of that 27 vehicle. And the 31 truck gets involved. The 98 truck, Al Lagacy, will get damage right there. Almost tips over Grayson Hayes Vidu. Then the 33 gets damage. The 7, the 99, the 52. And right here, Jack Lagacy gets damage. So both Lagacy family members get involved again. As Zachary Fitzwater's winless truck career continues. He was winless in Season 1, and he's starting off Season 2 very bad. Now, as that was going on, in turn number 2, battle for the race lead, Connor Thunder makes a rookie mistake, goes wide in turn 2, and smacks the outside wall, allowing for the 11 and 87 to go on by. So Connor Thunder makes a big mistake, and it could cost him a possible win. As you see the tail end of this wreck once again. Hopefully this did not end the race, but we shall see. We will take you back to the restart if there is one. So here's the rundown. We're going to get the green with 2 laps to go. We just have to make 1 lap, and this race will be official. But of course, with all these trucks left, 29 of them to be in 28, excuse me, we will not have to happen. So what's going to happen is we're going to have a green, white, checkered. And we're going to have up to 3 attempts at a green, white, checkered. So we just have to make 1 lap. Just 1. For this race to end under regulation. If it doesn't, where you place in this race, you will be placed in the green, white, checkered, which we will do after this. If you are 1 lap down, you'll be bumped up into the lead lap trucks. So right now the 5 will advance. The 87 truck, Andrew Croach, is our race leader. Second is Cam Nixley. Third, Connor Thunder. Fourth, Eli Bright. Fifth, Colin Jabberg. Sixth, Bulldog 67. Eighth, Max Anderson. Seventh, Max Anderson. Eighth, M.A. Croach. Ninth, Keith Stevens. And 10th, Charlie Foos. Here we go. Will this race end under regulation? And we're back to racing at Homestead. And there goes the 87 truck, Andrew Croach. Making his Truck Series debut, trying to go for a win in his unsponsored 87 vehicle. And to turn number 1. Here we go. He hits the wall. We just have to hope that they don't wreck. Oh. We got a truck spin. Oh my God. Hard impact by the 5, the 7. This will not bring out a caution. All right. I guess the officials are ignoring what just happened. We just have to make it to the line. It'll be official. Watching the pace truck. Watching the pace truck still. White flag, 1 lap to go. We will end this race under green conditions. Can the 87 survive? Andrew Croach. Connor Thunder trying to close in on him. Both trucks hit the wall. Here comes the 07. Colin Dryberg with a run on the inside. Dryberg trying to get his first Truck Series win. So is Connor Thunder. So is Andrew Croach. It doesn't matter now if a wreck happens because this race is official. Into turn 3 and 4 for the final time. Andrew Croach. The caution is out, but it doesn't matter. Into turn 4 for the final time. Andrew Croach wins in his debut here at Homestead. Wow, we actually finished this race under green. I never would have guessed it. We're not even going to look at the caution because it doesn't matter. Here are your race results. Andrew Croach in his Truck Series debut scores his first career win. Second, Connor Thunder. He dominated the race but made a mistake. He finishes second. Third, Colin Jobberg. I believe that is his best finish in the truck. No, excuse me. He's already won a race. I apologize. Colin Dryberg, third. Fourth, Max Anderson. Fifth, Tam Randolph. Sixth, Cam Nixley. Seventh, Bulldog 67. Eighth, Jacob Bishop. Ninth, Keith Stevens. And 10th, M.A. Croach. We had several drivers out of the race because of contact during the last lap. We had caution and whatnot. Brian Fox out of the race. Greg Lee out. Sebastian Torres out. So no need for a green-white checker today, which is surprising. And of course, Riley's Pearly Tube, 40th. So he will get last place in this race. Not a good way for Riley's Pearly Tube to start off his season. So that is it for the first race of Season 2. Here at Homestead, we will take you to Victory Lane, if there is one, for the very first time with Andrew Croach. Here are the point standings after the first race of the season at Homestead. Of course, Andrew Croach is our points leader. He has a 10-point lead over Connor Thunder. Third is Colin Dryberg, 15 points back. Fourth, Max Anderson, 20 points back. And fifth, Tim Randolph, 25 points behind. Of course, wherever you finished in the Homestead race, that's where you are in points, since we do not award points for drivers leading laps. That's just how NASCAR had the Truck Series back then. So Riley's probably two has to come from 40th spot if he wants a shot of being a champion in this league. So that concludes the first ever race of Season 2 of the Truck Series. We'll see you at the second race of the season at Phoenix. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.